No, you can be on that side. Hold this with your thumb like that up against that same time, because you don't want that piece to move.
That works. Does that work? Okay.
All right, guys, Old School's back again. I decided I was going to change up on this video. I want to put a little educational material out there. So Old School decided that he's going to show you a few clips of him teaching his grandson the art of using power tools. Well, this could have gone wrong, but it didn't. Everything turned out real good, and hopefully my grandson has learned something that power tools can make life real easy, but they can also be very, very dangerous. So stick around and take a look at some of my power tools I allowed my grandson to use with my supervision, of course. And one other thing, guys, if you would, hit that like button if you like my videos, because that really helps the algorithms. I found out the likes are more important. Well, no, they're not really, but they help the algorithms more than the subscribe part of it as far as boosting my videos. So I just ask you if you would continue to give it either a thumbs up or even a thumbs down. Old School would really, really appreciate it. So let's get into watching my grandson put more gray hairs on Old School's beard here. This is a jigsaw. This is where you can take something, you can cut all kind of designs or whatever with. To operate this, all these D-walls, just put the battery on it and pull it to there's a blade that goes right here. Matter of fact, let me get a blade for you. Drill bit. Whatever drill bit you need to make a hole. Put that in there.
I've used those before. Yeah, you twist it till it holds this part.
Until it gets tight, but that's got to be level in there.
So I managed to try to open my PlayStation.
And then you hold this part and you twist this part until you can't twist it anymore. Now it's tight. All these batteries are interchangeable. So you take the battery. I'm scared you're gonna go through my bar, so let's put this over here. I don't want to take that chance. Matter of fact, let's use this and that. Yeah. Because this, you wouldn't be worrying that. I'm not gonna fire it up. This is how you adjust the blade. Watch, see the blade coming up? Say for instance, if I had a piece of wood,
Don't these normally have like a blade stop?
No. Oh, let me get
I've seen some of them do.
Let me get back over here. Now, if you had a block of wood this thick, you have to make sure you raise it all the way up. Now see, with this one, it's not going to cut that block of wood all the way, is it?
No.
So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to run it through there and you cut it all the way through and that. Then you have to come back and turn it upside down to get the other part of it.
Okay.
Okay. We're not going to use this. I got a feeling about this one for some reason. Like this thing is very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Once you start getting into cutting, then I'll kind of help you out on this one a little.
Okay.
But I love this table saw. No.
I'm pretty sure like some of those do have blade stops. Like any of them with that kind of blade would.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Ah.
Yeah. But it needs to be oiled. I haven't haven't used it in a while. Now, with your left hand, and you're going to drill straight down on this side because you don't want the drill bit to hit this.
Okay, so like to where
You got to hold it tight. But it's going the wrong direction, so what you're going to do is you're going to push this button here that way.
Okay.
Hold it tight. Hold it down before it can go. Ease it back up. Keep it going. Keep the motor going. Ease it back up. Okay. Do it again. Always watch your fingers though. You want your fingers nowhere near that blade. Okay. Feel good about that one?
Yeah.
Try it again. Watch your fingers now. Okay, real bit is deep. Now, what do we say? Measure twice, cut once. Okay. So if you're making something and you have the instructions, you have to make sure that you have your wood cut. I mean, measure where you want it at.
What are we cutting? Because I know we're cutting that, but what are we making?
Well, we're just cutting the wood so you get the feel of.
Yeah.
This is what you cut metal with. This comes with the battery pack, but since I already had a D-wall and it was a cord type, I said, why buy two? I have one, so I'll just deal with the cord. You gotta be careful with this too, because that your whole hand is gone, or you're gonna nick your hand, and that's all it's gonna take. So let's plug this in. Okay, this is the switch right here. If I push it straight up, yep, it's not gonna do anything. If I push it straight up, right here, you mash it down on this to turn it off. Okay. But if that's a piece of metal, this is what we're going to do. Yeah, that's if I'm cutting this way. If I'm cutting that way, I'm going to show you. Yeah, that's a metal blade.
Start a fire.
Yeah, that's a metal blade.
That's a metal blade on that wood.
Yeah, it's gonna make the wood smoke because. Yeah. Which way you want to go first?
This way, I guess.
Well, you got to hold that with a grip now. You just can't just widdly diddly hold it, because if you do, it's gonna kick out. No, one hand. You got to do it with one hand. Okay, you want to hold. If you want to hold it like this, that's fine. You can do it like that. But always make sure your hand is nowhere around that blade. And it's the switch there. Wait a minute. First of all, don't put it on the wood. Hold it up. Because what's going to happen with it being on the wood, it's going to kick back at you.
Okay, so.
Turn it on.
Turn it on and then set the contact.
No, you have to be by the wood. You don't have to worry about it. Just go ahead and turn it on. Okay. Try to do it again if you want to. Just don't cut my saw now. You force it down. You have to force it down. Let it gradually go down. Okay, now wait till the blade stops before you do anything. Okay, now turn it sideways and you go in like that. There you go. Photographer. Okay, Elijah, what's the first step?
Doing this thing.
What are you doing? Making sure it's on a zero, right? We'll do it back and make sure it's locked. Okay. What's the second step? You gotta unlock your saw. Remember I told you you gotta pull that out, gotta push down. Get your finger off that button. Push down on it and then pull that out at the same time. So push down with your right hand. There you go. It's unlocked now. Okay. Now, Mom wants all of these, but she wants it the same length as this one. What I did is, because she wanted the same length, it's simple. Hit it on the ground. They're all even at the bottom now. You can, believe it or not, you can cut them all at the same time. But you gotta hold your hand out here. You can't put it over there.
Like a bit further that way.
Oh, you do it. Gotta hold it tight now. You can't hold it loose. Remember, bring your saw down so you make sure your saw
This
is.
isn't plugged in.
Huh?
Wait, Elena, it is.
Don't worry. Take your finger off that button. Hold it down a little.
Let him do it.
He's gonna cut on top.
No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
not.
He's not even touching the button yet.
Now, is that even? A little bit more. There we go. Now, we ready? Is that where you want it?
Don't stand by the wall.
Right there, that probably works.
Okay. Let go. Now, make sure you hold that real tight because they're all loose.
Okay. And then
Bring your hand as close to this as you can. There you go. Before you hit the button, bring it down to make sure it's still even. See? We pushed it a little.
that's good.
No, that's
There we go. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Ta-da.
Okay.
You just succeeded. So you can be on this side. But hold this with your thumb like that up against that same time because you don't want that piece to move.
That works. Does that work? Okay.
Okay, slide that over. All the way over, because this is the way you want it that this end. Make sure they're even like that. You do this. Catch them on the end to see when you catch it on the end, you make sure they're the same length.
So
What are you
still
gonna-
gotta move it back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
grab-
cut that.
But see, you're working on this side, you can't work on that side and slide them back. So you grab them both right here and slide it back to where you need it. Got
I
it?
don't need this one. That's not.
No, that's your measure to make sure the second one is where you want it as far as the length.
Okay.
Okay, don't touch the button, just make sure it's the length you want.
Good.
Okay. All right. Hold it. There you go. Okay, slide it back over again. All right, right about there.
Yeah. And if that leaves a piece that's too short, then just cut that one in half. Versus leaving that short piece,
Mm-hmm.
just go ahead and cut that one in half. So whatever y'all think half is that.
Okay,
Good.
right about there. That look about like half?
I think so. I mean, this one's going a bit further.
Why doesn't it fold?
Maybe, but that one also is a bit longer.
Yeah, so good. All right. Well, hold, you gotta hold that piece. If not, it's gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Well. There you go. We got a winner. Okay, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate that, first of all. But I just had a couple of few more words I just wanted to put out there. One is, old school learned how to use power tools way back in the day when we had wood shop and metal shop in schools. I'm not quite sure if they teach that nowadays, but it seemed like the basics of life we're not teaching anymore. The more important things. I sometimes become amazed at how many men or even women have no idea on how to change a tire or put air into a tire or have their cars checked out when things go wrong. Those are the basics, guys. If you don't know those, you're gonna really be spending a lot of money getting someone else to do what you can possibly do yourself. So what do you guys think? Do you think that we need to bring back wood shop and metal shop and even home economics? That's why old school learned how to cook too, you know, back in the day. I don't know if they do that. Let old school know if they are still teaching that in schools, and let's get a conversation started about this, because this is very important for these kids coming up. They need to know how to do this stuff. With all that being said, I really appreciate you guys watching the video, and if you like this content, let me know so I can drag my grandson back over here or my granddaughters, and we can do more. With all that being said, you guys stay blessed and y'all have a safe day.